Hi, I'm Dave Darlington. I'm an audio engineer here in New York City. I've been doing this for about 25 years. I've worked with a number of artists over the course of my career. Prince, Janet Jackson, Sting. Some Japanese artists include Misha, Mondo Grosso, Monde Michiru. I've also done a lot of mixing for a hip-hop group named M-Flow, who you might have heard of. Crystal K, many of the artists that M-Flow produce, and many of the artists that Mondo Grosso produce. So today we are going to record some accordion, which has a very wide range of frequencies. So we're choosing the cable based on that. Now we have three choices from Oyaide. And this one is their pure copper model, which is very warm and rich. But I find that this white one has more of a frequency spectrum. It has a richer image and a more clear top end. This silver one I use mostly for AES because it's very broadband spectrum. And it seems to me that it's less jitter and less noise when I connect AES components. So let's try the white one. With this cable I find that it's much louder and much fuller, much richer on the bottom, tighter on the bottom, but also very tinsely, silvery and clear on the top end. So we're running the Gefell through a Neve preamp and an API compressor, and I don't know if this sound is translating to the video, but it's very open and rich. Go ahead, Henry, play a little. Very focused, very warm and tight on the bottom, but you definitely hear the air of the bellows and the reeds. This is what I find about the Oyaide cables, is that the frequency response is extremely wide, but not hype. It's a natural frequency range from super low to super high, and there's spectral cues above the human hearing that I feel are being passed into the audio stream via the cable, which makes the imaging much more natural and realistic sounding. And so I'm very happy with this one. Also on my audio converter, which is Apogee, I'm using the Tsunami power cable, which is very thick and pure copper with really high-end quality connectors on either end. And I find that it's running the converter with a lot more clarity and less jitter and less noise. I think that's because probably the clock crystal is getting better power, better conditioned power through the Tsunami cable. And the imaging is very clear, very honest and straightforward, and again, very wide frequency spectrum. So like anything else, your chain is only as strong as its links, and when I add these cables into my audio chain, it makes for a better, stronger chain all around. And if you multi-track a bunch of tracks with these kind of cables, you find a cumulative effect of clarity and quality. Yeah, the Oyaide Cable Company is very good in their approach, and they don't leave out any detail from the connecting to the manufacturing specs, the sheathing, the cable itself, the metal that they use. They pay high attention to detail, and they're very reputable and very fine people to work with. I recommend them highly.